อุ้ยอุ้ยอ่ะคือนี่มันหนีบกู
Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. I'm just cruising around this afternoon, supposed to be following these guys here, and they're looking for some crowded places. Not sure they're going to find any on Soy 61, but whatever. Tonight we're going to go out and have a little bit of a different kind of evening. It's a very entertaining type place, and you may have never seen or heard of this type of thing before, but I think it's an evening well spent. And unfortunately, in the midst of doing that, we'll go over and meet a victim of kind of a viral scam that's going on here, just so you know about it and you can maybe guard against it and help protect yourself. So I know that's probably not the best of news, but I think it's worth mentioning so other people don't get ensnared in the web of this scam like one of my friends here did. So we'll go into that, but first let's go over to Jomtien, which is where we're going to be this evening, and start a nice evening at a very unique type of place. It's a restaurant, but it's a lot more than that, actually. Beautiful evening. We're in Jomtien, and we're gonna try to catch some shrimp today. I don't know. I've never been shrimp fishing before, but we're gonna try it. And this is the place to do it. And I think they also cook them up, but we'll go in and see what it's all about. I met a guy that comes here all the time, loves it, so we're coming with him. He's an expert. We'll get all situated and see if we can catch something. I almost feel like I could just reach my hand in there and grab one. 100 baht for the hour. 100 baht for the hour, and you keep all what you catch. However many shrimp you get, you can keep. So welcome to Bo Tok Gung Jim Cow. That means you can catch shrimp and eat while you're here, because it is a little bit of a restaurant, this place, but you kind of sit down here at the waterside. They give you bait, and they give you a rod, and it's just a rod with a string. There's no reel or anything, but they'll give you all that, or you can bring your own. But they'll give you all that, your hook. They'll get you all set up. That's what he's doing here. I'm a first timer here. He's showing me the ropes, and he's got a weight there on the bottom, and he's got a float. So we'll put the weight in, and what he's trying to do is kind of get the distance between the weight and the float, so the float sits right on top of the water. So that's a little bit of a trial and error type situation. He'll take care of that. And they also give you these kind of like nets that hang down here, and that's where you put your shrimp when you catch them. If you're lucky enough to catch them, that's where you put your shrimp. So he'll get this all set up. He'll take that weight off, and then he'll put a hook on, and he'll bait the hook up, and then you just flip it in there. Now my buddy here, the expert, he's got his own kit. He's got his whole own shrimp fishing kit there that he brings. He doesn't need any of their help or their tackle, but you can see they aerate this pool. I guess this is close to about 3 feet deep. And here, this guy's the owner of the place, or at least one of the owners, and he's already tried his luck and caught a shrimp right away. So the place starts filling up. We got here early. We still didn't get there early enough to get the seat we wanted, but you get there early, you can kind of guarantee yourself a seat. And what they do is in different intervals, so I think at like on the hour, I think at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, etc., they will continuously stock this little pond, and they have the average weight there of the shrimp. They're showing you how much some of them weigh, and they're pretty good size ones. And I believe these are freshwater shrimp. A lot of people have asked me that. I believe it's freshwater shrimp, but this water may be a little actually brackish. I'm not sure. And they'll throw them in, and then you commence to trying to catch them. So my buddy here, he's already got a shrimp. That looks like a pretty good size one. And This wasn't the best night of fishing. It may depend on how many they have in there, but he'll show us how to deal with it.
Get the claws first. Take them out of hook. Take it out. Make a little basket.
So I've not caught a shrimp yet. I got a lot of bites. I had too big of a piece of bait at first, so I think I got that corrected. Show you what the right kind of, what that should look like. The hook isn't that small. It's a small hook, but it's not a tiny hook like I thought it was. And you get a bite, you gotta jerk it really quick and kind of be lucky that he's jamming it in his mouth at the same time. There's 2 other members of our party that have caught a shrimp each, so we're still at it, and we'll get something to eat while we're here. It's a full restaurant. Not a full restaurant, but they got food. We're gonna get some shish kebabs. So the fishing continues.
Ini.
I finally got one. I landed my first one. So we got him off the hook, and then I try to guess how much it weighs. So I guessed 120 grams because I saw one at 119, I saw one at 121. So I guess I guess 120. So I don't know how much. Just not even an educated guess.
120 and gambling.
Gambling. And what do I win? A prize?
You will win a Heineken or maybe a Leo. It's not gambling wise. It's like Thai gambling.
But that sounds kind of gambling.
Yeah. Yes. But it's the odd person.
But I'll take a Leo if I guess right.
Yeah. If you win, you get a Leo, brother.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
110
110
โอเค
93เหรอ
93
โอ้ย So I was way off on my guess. My shrimp only weighed 93 grams. Everybody else's is over 100. It's like the smallest shrimp. It's like the smallest shrimp anybody caught here today. There was one 120, 119, 121. I guessed 110. First I said 120, then I backed it down to 110. It was only 93, so I didn't win. Oh well, try to get another one. So we'll continue trying to land some shrimp and fill our baskets here. We'll see how many we can take home with us. But while we do that, let's go over and visit my friend and hear about this scam that he got caught up in. So hopefully maybe you can protect yourselves. Okay, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on this because it's a sore subject, but I feel compelled to mention it. So there's some scams going on, and specifically it involves Facebook. And I'm here with my friend Rudy. He is a well-known, long-time Pattaya resident, a well-known a business person here in Pattaya, has his own shop. We've been here before. And unfortunately, he's fell victim to this scam, and it's kind of, he's victimized twice. Just real quick, Rudy, what you saw a computer online and you thought it was a good deal?
Yeah, I searched for computer on Marketplace and Facebook. So I tried to chat with the guy over there, and it was look nice, Swedish guy, I think it's okay. And he told me, okay, the computer I want to sell for 36,000. Can you make discount? I say, yeah, okay, I make 35,000, no problem. So we chat about nearly 2 hours in night, between 10 to midnight, and after that he say, okay, you send me the money, I send you the computer. I say, I'm not going to send all the money because I don't know where you stay. So I'm going to stay you half. I'm going to say about something like 20,000 baht, and then when I get the computer, I send you the rest. So he said, okay, no problem. you send me your passport for I know for sure you're going to send the money. I said, okay, I want to see your passport. So he sent me his passport, but it wasn't his passport. It was stolen passport from another guy.
Oh my God.
And I sent him my passport, he sent me his passport, I sent 20,000, and then after 1 hour, he disappeared. He blocked me on the Facebook, blocked me in the messenger, tried to get him, cannot get, and the money stay with him. And was a scam.
And you sent that with like a bank transfer, and that's what
Yeah,
we do
we
here.
transfer for bank, he make copy ID card for the lady from the Swedish guy, and he changed by Photoshop the name,
Oh, right,
and the name was the name from his account.
right.
So he can receive the money, but it wasn't his photo for the guy that makes scam.
But it doesn't end there. So 20,000 bahts, about $600 US, I think.
About 600.
Just say about $600. So it's no small amount. And he, of course, didn't get his computer. He still needs a computer. But then this is where the rest of the scam kind of starts. And after that, he's victimized again because now the guy's got his passport, or at least a picture of his passport. So then what happened next?
So he go inside my Facebook, start to copy my photo from 1 year, 2 year, 3, 4 years for me and my family, my daughters, my wife.
Wow.
And he opened a new Facebook.
But your name, they'll look like you.
He write only my name, but not family name, but he make my photo, my family photo, everything, and he makes them the Facebook. I don't understand how it can be, but
Wow.
And then with this Facebook, he post again the same computer with the same price, and somebody else fall down in this scam. And then the guy that fall down in scam, he pay him everything cash. He pay about 36,800.
Oh, wow.
And then day later he called to my wife because I wasn't here. I stay in the north in a trip, and I say, your husband have to send me the computer, but you know, say, listen, my husband stay in trip. It's not my
Right.
husband send you the computer.
Right, he's
And
on a
then-
bike trip.
Yeah, and then we understand that he used my passport to make a fake Facebook,
Oh, wow.
and again make the same scam to another people, and then pay them everything.
So you can see how he's kind of victimized twice. I mean, the second time it wasn't out of pocket, but he's got his identity stolen because they got his passport. And I think what's going on is they go from one to the next. They victimize one person, then use that passport, victimize the next person, and so forth and so on.
I want to tell you also something more. When I go to the police to give report about this guy, that it wasn't the Swedish guy, of course, they told me that every day between 5 to 10 people come to complain about scam. There's a lot of scam now because of the COVID. People don't have money, and they use this and scam a lot of people. You have to be careful. Think 2 times before you send money. Check good, and if you cannot make cash on delivery, don't buy nothing online. It's really dangerous. You have to see the product, feel it, and if you can see it, then you pay money. Don't buy online.
I think that's the best bet, and that's why what Rudy just said. He says there's 5 to 10 people a day going to Soy 9, right?
Every day.
Soy 9 is the police station here, and there's Thai people, there's Farangs, there's
Scam
expats,
everyone. Yeah.
and right now it's terrible. So I feel compelled to bring that up, and like I said, I don't want to dwell on it, but it is a thing. I wouldn't buy anything off Facebook.
Yeah. Have to
You're
be
not going to
careful.
buy anything
I'm
on
not going to buy,
Facebook.
and I pay 80,000 baht to buy a brand new computer.
He's got a lovely computer. I feel really bad for Rudy, and he's a good, honest businessman here, and bad things happen to good people, so I don't want it to happen to you. So I told you we're not going to dwell on it. Let's go back, and I think V has caught her first shrimp, so we'll take a look at that. V's finally caught a shrimp, and hers weighed 100 grams.
จะหนีบหัวได้เลยค่ะมันข้ามน้อย
So we got right at about a little under 200 grams of shrimp that we're sitting on right now. The one young lady in our party's caught 6 of them. She's probably got a half kilo at least. V's last shrimp was only 89 grams, so mine's not the smallest anymore. I caught 1 shrimp, V caught 2, and the other members of our party caught probably triple that. First timers. But we'll pay the bill, get out of here. We'll see how many shrimp we got all together. So yeah, I think we end up with about 3 pounds of shrimp, about 1.5 kilos right there. So let me know down in the comments if you know of anybody else that's been victimized in a scam like this. There's another one going on that involves kind of prominent people or business owners in the community having their Facebook profile duplicated, and then they go to their friends list and ask for money. Say, hey, I'm in trouble. Can you lend me 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, whatever. So suffice it to say, I never ask anybody for money. If you ever get a message, it's not me. Anyway, let's see what we end up with. So we were here 2 hours. Actually, it seemed like longer than that. And 100 baht an hour per person. You keep your shrimp, food, drink. I think we spent 700 baht while we were here. That includes the fishing rod, the shrimping rod, whatever you call it, the bait, whatever you want to order to eat. We ordered some food. I'll show you the food. And your shrimp. And there it is. There's the catch of the day. We got a couple bags, 1.5 kilos of shrimp, which actually wasn't that good of a day, right? You've had much better days.
Definitely had much better days. Today was kind of slow, but
it's a Monday.
Yeah.
The shrimp have a case of the Mondays.
They did. They sell for 500 baht a kilo. So when you think about it, we almost made our money's back worth. They only got a shrimp fish.
Well, that's true. That's true. 500 baht a kilo. That's like 750 baht a shrimp. But I think they have it engineered to where you're not going to beat them. It's hard to, they make it very hard to beat them.
Maybe they feed the shrimp, yeah.
So there you go. Something different to do in the evening here in Pattaya. We had a wonderful time there. We'll definitely go back. It's not an expensive evening, and you get some shrimp. And this is what we did with our shrimp. We made a lovely tom yum. That's what you're looking at right here. This is the following day. And the shrimp were yummy, I'll just say that. So, and maybe a couple scams to be wary of. I hate to be the bearer of bad news and something like that, but they are out there, so I hope you protect yourself. But we'll go ahead and enjoy this tom yum, and I'll just leave this one right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.